Bitdeer.com review as per request by one of my viewers. Apparently, there's a scam influencer or a guy who's trying to become a scam influencer by using AI videos, but I don't think he's getting too many views. I notice he's promoting this, but he's still not. I don't know. Hopefully, he's making some money. But when I see that, I kind of, you know, think that that's a red flag when you see someone who wants to be a scam influencer, trying hard to be one, promoting something, then I'm usually thinking, I usually take a second look. Is it a scam or is it legit? That's what we want to find out here. So bitdeer.com, it's an older company. Okay. The domain here for Bitdeer. Actually, before we get into that, let me just do my quick intro. On this channel, what I do are usually Ponzi scheme reviews. I mean, it didn't start this way. This channel, I started creating content like around 2016 to help people, make money online. And then every once in a while, I would throw in like a review of some sort. And then I started getting more requests for like Ponzi scheme reviews than for actual information on how to make money online. So there's a mindset issue going on online. That's why most people don't make any money online. Is because there's a mindset issue. Most people just want to click a button and get rich and quick, and it just doesn't happen. Right? The only people that make money online are people with income producing activities. So as an example, if I wanted to become an investor in crypto or even into mining, etc., I would go and take a course. I would get educated. Then I would want to learn what is it that I have to do every single day within like an hour or 2 hours per day, no more than that, to make an income, to see some kind of income, right? And that is what I would do. But for most people, they don't want to do that. They just want to click a button, and that's why we keep seeing people getting scammed. Okay. So we're not going to talk to those people. Right now, we're going to talk to the serious person. Okay. I came online. I used to drive a truck, 18-wheeler big rig. I'm no one special. Didn't have tons of money. I had an okay lifestyle, 3 bedroom, single home, detached home, etc. Family, full family life. And I used to work up to 80 hours per week. I came online, plugged into a platform, followed the training, right? Most people don't want to do that. And then learn an income producing activity. Okay, I'm more of an affiliate marketer. So in order for me to get something back for my time on YouTube, for like exposing schemes or even doing reviews on legitimate stuff, I get traffic to my links. Okay, so I promote legitimate stuff. If you are looking for a way to create a part to full-time income online or even a passive income stream with AI technology, okay, go underneath this video at any time, click on the first link below to that website and take action there. That's my number one recommendation for making an income online. For those of you promoting stuff, some of you guys who watch my videos are promoters of things, affiliate programs, doesn't matter what. If it's some kind of BizOp link, right, and you need traffic to it, you can get highly converting real traffic, right? The traffic's proven. I even did a video on it. Second link underneath this video for traffic, okay? So let's get into it. That's my little infomercial. Let's get into Bitdeer. So on the website here, decent looking website. Now they have Seal Miner. They have something called Remind. They have AI Cloud, and then they're showing like data centers. Okay. Now with Bitdeer, before we look at the data centers, let's go look at the domain registration. You're looking at an older domain, privately registered back in 2013, and parked till 2019, according to Wayback Machine. So traffic started going into this website since 2019, so that's like 6 years now. Let's look at main countries, sources of traffic to bitdeer.com. Number one, India. Number two, United States. Number three, Russia. Number four, Indonesia. Number five, United Kingdom. Important note, I'm not seeing any registration with the SEC for the US or FCA. It's a Financial Conduct Authority. Those are the securities regulators for the US. and the UK, I'm not seeing any registration links that they are registered legally with those security regulators. That's very important because if they actually register, then they have to prove that they're getting revenue from real mining, right? They have to show statistics, and it covers you, the passive income investor, in the long term. I'm not seeing any proof of that. Now, on Trustpilot, they have 5-star reviews, 12%, but 1-star reviews, 41%. So what that tells me that the majority of people that left reviews on Trustpilot, most of it has been like negative, like person saying scam. Okay, we'll get into that more in just a moment. Let's go back to the Bitdeer website. Actually, let's go to Reddit here. There's like older posts from 3 and 4 years ago. One guy said 3 years ago, when I was looking for an answer, if I can earn from using Bitdeer service, I cannot find convincing answers, so I risked some money and I tried it for myself. So I'm leaving this comment for anyone who is looking for an answer just like me. Do not purchase their service. It's not profitable even at a discounted price. You're better off just purchasing the Bitcoin directly. I didn't even get my investment back. Too much electricity fee and maintenance fee that you'll end up at a negative, just less than 40% of my investment return. So the person put some investment into Bitdeer and he's claiming he only got 40% back. That's usually how it goes, right? For blind investing, because it's just a platform. You don't know if they truly have facilities, and even if they did, now I'm thinking a little deeper on this. Even if you found one with a real facility, you're wondering why are they sharing, right, with the ability to earn passively with crypto with random people online. Why would they do that? It would just attract negative attention from the authorities, especially if they're not registered legally to offer you guys returns on your investment. Some of them, I might get a comment from them saying, "Hey, we don't need to because it's crypto," and I'm saying, "No, you do." If like especially in the U.S., if the SEC finds out like there's a whole ton of people that are claiming they got scammed, they will look into you, and they can even put you guys out of business in the U.S. So they must register, because at the end of the day, however they word their contracts, at the end of the day, it's passive income that you guys are after, and it's passive income that they are promising. Crypto mining. We operate our own data centers across the globe and provide miners with site selection, design, construction, maintenance, and one-stop technical support. Our self-developed mining farm management software, Miner Plus, aims to build a sustainable mining ecosystem with efficiency and stability. So they're showing pictures of what looks like real data centers. Now I can't tell, this thing would just stop for a moment, if it's their actual facilities or if it's just, footage from someone else's facilities. That I don't know. Our presence in Bitcoin mining dates back to 2013. Well, the site was parked until 2019, so I beg to differ about that. Go back to 2019 here. Just bear with me for a sec. traffic started going into the thing. I'm looking at the wrong date. Parked up to 2018. Traffic started going into it. 2019. Okay, here we are. So traffic started going in 2019. So they're claiming that, yeah, they've been around since 2013 when it was privately registered. So we go to 2018. This web page was generated. Okay, domain user, Cedo domain parking. Okay, so it was parked. Okay, so correcting myself, it was parked up to 2018. So they're claiming that they had Bitcoin mining dating back to 2013. I'm thinking if that was true, then this thing here wouldn't be parked. The domain wouldn't have been parked up to 2018. Traffic would have been pouring into the thing since 2013. So you gotta really check these things out. There's no proof that they have been mining since 2013, and there's no proof that they actually have, you know, if this thing would actually freeze for a minute, we could see the names on these containers. They just convert containers into hardware storage facilities, basically, as well as warehouses. I'm not seeing any solid proof. They may have data centers, but you'd have to like go knock on the door to prove that this state actually do. Okay, now I'm going to get to the last point and then I'm going to close off here. Let's go back to Reddit here. I did, person came 3 years ago, another person came 10 months ago on Reddit. And he said, can you message me, please? I need to talk to someone because I don't know if I'm being scammed or if I'm dealing with the same thing that you did with Bitdeer. Please, I hope your account is still open on Reddit. So someone else put money in 10 months ago. So luckily the guy's a Reddit account was still open. So this person claimed that he put an investment in with Bitdeer 3 years ago, and he only got back 40%. So he only got back 40% of his own funds, his own money, basically. Okay. Other person thinks, hey, same thing's happening to him. Now, original guy comes back, says, I did get some Bitcoin, but the price at that time was really down. I could have earned a bit if I sell now, but still, if I just bought the dip, I will still earn more compared to subscribing to their mining service. So it still doesn't sound like he's recommending Bitdeer. We're going to go back to the reviews. They have, let's see what one person said. 2020, I sent a couple of emails again and asked to be expected. No replies from their support. My rig is not hashing for 2 days now. Okay. But the time and the electricity cost I paid is still running and consumed. What a bunch of scam. Do not try Bitdeer. This is from my own experience. Oh, here's an update. At first it was okay. I received 3 payouts from mining until last November 13. They stopped hashing and my balance just stacked up, but they won't send the mining profit made by my rented miner. Payments are just processing for the last 3 days. Support email is very bad. I sent 3 mails and got nothing, no response. Now my rented rig is not hashing in real time and it's offline. They stopped operating for 2 days. Imagine you paying electricity for the miner, no hash for 2 days, no payments made. The company is just good at start. My message to starters: be wise, risk only what you can lose. So you're gonna lose what you guys are putting in based on what they're saying here. Okay, let's go and see a newer review, the newest one. It's kind of odd. It was what, 2002? People are still putting money into this thing now. Okay, not everyone's going to give you their experience. Let's go to the newest one I found. June 13, 2023. I registered, tried to log in, but I was redirected to a main page. I tried to log into the main page, but can't log in. Redirected to a registration page, and under registration, Use log site link, tried to register again, but error saying my email was registered. Trying to log in on same page. What the hell? Cannot log. Newly registered account. I've been redirected all over the page. It's all bullshit loop. Other person saying stay away. So this here paints a picture. Trustpilot, there's a lot of bullshit with Trustpilot. It can be easily manipulated, but when people are really pissed off, they'll come and share the truth. A lot of one-star reviews, 41%. I personally don't recommend it, okay? But at the end of the day, only because there's too many red flags. Number one, I can't prove that they actually have real facilities. I'm not seeing any solid proof. They could have, or maybe they don't. I'm thinking that's really not that important, even if they did, right? It seems like most people are saying they're calling it a scam on Trustpilot, and on Reddit it also doesn't look good. I'm thinking if you've got real facilities, why the hell do you need random strangers? Either you're going to scam random strangers to help you offset the charges. This is just my opinion, okay, guys? I'm thinking if I owned a mining facility, why would I on earth would let you guys in? People who just want random people who want to make money online without, paying our dues. And I'm thinking the only reason if I did actually have facilities was to offset my costs so I could mine more efficiently by sharing some of the costs with you guys, getting you guys scammed, maybe giving you some kind of, as I said, this is my own personal made up example using common sense, right? What I would do is I would, let you in, show you some mining machines, pictures, videos, etc. Let you to get you enticed, get you your foot into the door, and then you will donate your money to me, and maybe I'll give you some back in the beginning. Okay, that's what I would do if I had a mining facility open to random strangers. Then when you try to put in, you put in larger amounts with bigger, more expensive, longer term contracts. When you try to withdraw on those, since I'm offering you passive income here, or promising you that you're gonna earn some passive income here without having to do anything other than funding your wallet, etc. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to charge you some hefty electricity bills. It's kind of like a hidden tax like the government does, just so it's not profitable for you and I get to keep most of your invested, crypto. That's what I would do. That's why I'm thinking if they did actually have mining, that's maybe one of the things that they would do to scam people, because what it looks like, based on what I saw, with people pissed off right here on Trustpilot, people saying stay away, it's bullshit and scam. Okay, so I don't recommend it. At the end of the day, I'm just reviewing the news. There's no privacy issues here. YouTube, everything that I went through, I'm just reviewing what's publicized about this company on the internet. Everything is publicly available. Okay, I did give my own personal opinion. I personally wouldn't try any of these passive income systems because I notice most people end up losing more than they ever gain. I mean, we can go back to this fellow here, and he's saying it right here, right? Now, if I go to Stable Swap, we type in review, close off with this here, because some people don't believe me. I mean, you don't have to believe. See right here, look at here, close off with this here. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's up to you. You guys are adults. Just take your losses with full responsibility. Don't sit there and say we got scammed. You guys see red flags all the time, and you still invest into schemes. Person came to, this is some other passive system that I reviewed like a year ago, but comment, honest comment. I like when they come in and they're honest. Aged well. It rugged was a nice $20,000 loss for me. So people are not finding a problem If they, like this person found some other passive stream called Stable Swap. I did a review on it. I said it was going to rug pull because there was no proof of anything other than a website. There was no proof that these guys were claiming that they had were creating passive crypto returns by staking, right? Using yield farming, meaning allowing people to, you know, earn pool driver rewards on exchanges by lending their tokens out, right, to people who want to trade. I mean, that is a way that you have to go take a course to learn that, but they're like, hey, don't go do that. We'll do it for you, but they never shown any proof. And I said, no, it's another scam. StableSwap.live. Apparently, someone said they rugged. I don't know if it was like a year later. I believe they changed their name not that long after, but then they still eventually rugged. And here we are. I don't know how long. I don't really care how long ago they did. But a person, look, this is the type of thinking. Person found 20 grand, dropped it in, came and saw my review and didn't. I saw the red flags, put it in anyway, and doesn't seem like they care that much. At the end of the day, with these passive crypto systems, I could promote them. I could just join for free with so many of these deals and tell you guys like, hey, there's risk involved. You know, pull up your big boy or big girl panties and take your losses. You know, like adults, and big risk, but big rewards equals big risk and all that stuff, and give you my affiliate link. I could just do that on this channel. But I don't, because at the end of the day, most people end up losing more than they gain. That's what I'm seeing here, even with Bitdeer. Based on my research here that you guys could do for yourself, everything's publicly available. Person claims they put money in. After all of that, they just got 40% of their own money back. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. No, it's not a stable swap review. This concludes my Bitdeer review. If you're still looking for a legitimate way to create an income for yourself, an extra income for yourself, go underneath this video. First link in the description box below. Leverage the power of AI to do that. And if you're looking for traffic, second link underneath this video. Anyway, I will see you on the next one. Take care.